Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to one of my favorite games of all time, Noire. I gotta say, it's a surreal feeling to be able to play these games that I played when I was younger, that I loved, and I really confined myself in, and playing it for an audience. It's something that I never thought would happen. I only wish I would have done it sooner, man. I really, really do. I know I've been gone for a while. I never got the chance to really comment on it, but thank you guys for 300 subscribers. I wanted to get that out the way first and foremost. Can't thank you guys enough for that. I know I haven't really been the best with this whole YouTube thing. You know, I'm out, but I'm never gone. And, you know, I want to give a shout out to Matt and a bunch of other people, you guys know who you are, who kind of pushed me back towards this, even when I didn't think I was going to make a return. But for this game right here in front of me, I had to. I remember BL Perplex, he was the one that let me know. He sent to me the trailer with them talking about remastering this game, and I thought it was fake at first, and I was like, wow. My jaw dropped, and I was so fucking excited, and I'm so happy to be able to sit here and play this game for you guys, man. Like, this is the game that I got 5 stars in all cases for. I got a lot of achievements. I spent a lot of time doing it, and overall, I think it's going to be probably my favorite series on this channel. There have been some runner-ups. There's been some good ones leading up to this point, but I don't think anything's going to do it quite like this game. So, yeah, like I said, man, thank you guys for 300 subs, and just give this game the support that it deserves, for me personally, you know, and, yeah, I don't even know, man. I'm at a loss for words right now. I've been sitting here just thinking about what to say, because this game is just it's so special to me. It's so personal. I never thought I'd be hearing this theme again, man. I never thought I would be, or even looking at this again, the screen right here. Alright, well, I said my piece, guys. Without further ado, let's get into Noire.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. The symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Ever the optimist.
From the beam of sunshine himself.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
I cannot express to you guys the amount of joy and happiness that I was filled with to watch that entire opening scene again, man. It's just like the opening titles and the main theme. I never thought I'd hear it nor see it again. It looks as gorgeous as ever. And here we are, man, back in the 1940s, playing the oh-so-wise Detective Cole Phelps, or Patrolman Cole Phelps right now.
It's not my job to pick through
Spoilers.
other people's trash.
Alright, so music chimes mean that there is a clue nearby, and clear indicators will assist you in your investigation while switching them. And X when your partner asks for advice. But we don't need that, because, like I said, I've played this game a lot.
What you got, Phelps? Anything?
I doubt it.
Yeah, sometimes there'll be things that are like incidental. It doesn't have a purpose, but you can still look at it. There is a newspaper over here, which will give you some backdrop into the story. I believe there's 13 of these throughout the entire game, if my memory serves me correct. And yeah, we're gonna see the story behind this.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in 2nd year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
So yeah, there goes our first newspaper. I swear, it's all pouring back into my head, man. I'm starting to have memories and flashbacks of shit, like some war memories, man. I'm telling you. I remember all the stuff I did in this game. From doing 5 stars on all cases to getting all the newspapers and a bunch of other things too, man. Like, I even got, no, I didn't. I was about to say, I think I got all the cars, but there's too many cars in this game.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
And there you go. The thing that started it all for this game. I swear, man, I don't even know what to say. Once I knew that this game was coming out, it just like overshadowed everything that I knew about gaming. This became my world. The anticipation was killing me.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893. Two rounds fired, and instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy. We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
We could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Anyone else getting an end of watch feeling right now? That was a great movie.
It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
It is that time of year after all. It is Christmas, and you know, my favorite Christmas movie, believe it or not, to watch is Lethal Weapon. So it is pretty cool that I have this and that I can play that. A lot of cop stuff going around, a lot of detective-based things, but nothing better than good old-fashioned LA Noire, man. For those of you guys out there who did get 5 stars in all cases without YouTube as I did, kudos to you, man. We are a rare breed. We're a select few. The few, the proud. That's all I gotta say, because, I mean, boy, did I sit there at my screen for weeks on end scratching my head trying to get 5 stars in all these cases. It's probably my greatest achievement in gaming throughout.
What are you doing to this car?
My driving should be on point. You know, I never lost touch with this game, despite not playing it for years on end. I swear, if one thing this game coming out has taught me is that, well, Rockstar are gods, because I thought they were just going to make it backwards compatible, not actually release it, remastered and all. And then on top of that, like, I was prepared to get this game on PC. Had some tech-savvy friends of mine recommend against it, though, because the port's not that good. But, like I said, like, between this, Resident Evil 4, and Dead Space, all games that I love and wanted to play again, all of them being released as I was prepared to buy them again, it's crazy.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Okay, so we got the
Model
gun store
27
legend,
with pearl grips, Cole.
and
You
we got
see
our
it on
clue
there?
model 27 with pearl grips. So let's find it. 27 4-barrel polished nickel, pearl grip. That's it right there.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound.
Prove something, rather.
Either way, Gunga Den.
Now, guys, I want to say it's going to seem like I'm the master and know-it-all of this game, but let's be real for a second. You know, let's have a heart-to-heart. I'm out of practice. Like, there's a lot of stuff I already don't remember, but like I said, certain things are coming back to my brain. It'll probably happen with this series more than any other series I think I've ever recorded. Reason being because I put so much time and so much dedication to it.
Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
And I played a fuck ton of Grand Theft Auto 5, man. I was trying to prepare for this game. Like, I really didn't know, man. I didn't want to play anything but this. I know I'm really just, I'm pouring it out to you guys how much I really just, like, started drooling at the thought of playing this game again. Hey, man, I wasn't the only one. I had people blowing me up on Facebook letting me know. But I want to know how many of you guys actually picked up this game for yourself. I highly recommend it. You know, if there's ever a game I really... Ooh, that was nice how I slipped between those cars. If there's ever a game I wanted for there to be a movie for, more so than any other, it'd be this one. And you know what's funny? Because all these guys are generally actors in this game to begin with. I think that they should be the ones to do it. Do a live-action adaptation. Okay, so we have arrived at Moxley's. I'm trying to read that. I don't even know. It's like one of those old school apartments.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Really, it's not like imperative for you to know that though, because all you gotta do is just look for the door with the gold handled bar or doorknob and you're in business.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Oh,
Ready, tough guy?
forgot how brutal that looked. Ah, the good old-fashioned LA Noire combat. I love it. Fuck. I didn't mean to get hit. I think wise to grapple. Yep. Look at that. It came back to me before it even told me.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye
Where
on
did my
Ralph.
hat go? Because,
I'm gonna take
yeah,
a
you
look
put it
around.
back on, right? Uh-huh. Okay, so that's the good old-fashioned investigation music. So nostalgic to me, anyway. Like...
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identify, code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Subdue robbery suspects. Now, this is how a game is supposed to really bring you into the light of things. Just throw your ass right into the mix. Drown or swim, it's up to you. I love it. Oh, I almost wiped that guy completely out.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
These guys look like they're from the fucking Wild West and shit. Alright, let's move up a little bit. RB to enter. I think if you hold down RB, you can move around corners. Yep, that much I remember. Okay, no, go back, go back. Oh my god. Getting a little bit overzealous. Come on, bitch. Got you.
Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. How many are in there? Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
Yo, I feel so
LAPD,
rusty, man.
Put down your weapons. The
Like, I
bank
don't even...
is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to... Give me some cover.
At least my aim is still there. Okay, well, I just lost my hat, unfortunately. I only keep bringing that up because I know there's like an achievement you can get if you don't lose your hat. I don't remember if it was for a brawl or if it's in a firefight. Ah, well, fuck it.
Shit, really hurts.
Is that all of them?
We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear. Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner. This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before he jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD!
Time to run that son of a bitch down.
Why you?
Basically, like, everything we're going through in this video is all the sequences that we're gonna... Oh my god. Oh, I thought I was gonna get hit. That we're gonna encounter throughout the game.
Bowers! Hold it right there!
Yo, this dude is hauling ass, though. Retarded louder to climb it. If you do get too close, they will kick you in the face. Duly noted. I remember that very well. Fun fact, like, this system, if you ever played this game and then played Grand Theft Auto 5, you do know that in Grand Theft Auto 4, like, the game never automatically just made you either climb a ladder or move around something. They got that from this game, man. Yeah, but you're trying to get me. You ain't gonna get me. I remember that all too well. And then same thing with Red Dead Redemption's weapon wheel. They brought that into GTA 5. Like how Rockstar likes to incorporate the best elements of their previous games into their newer title. That's what every developer should be doing, real talk.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Got that parkour roll.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
No, I remember this. I remember that. Yeah, if you just run around that corner blindly...
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
He socks you right in the face. Like I said, it's all gonna come back to me, and I'm gonna just do things a lot better and smarter than your typical first-time player. Just try and get a grappling real quick.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, that get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on.
You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Broad daylight, a crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Everybody stay back.
First things first, we all know in modern day times you would never be doing this without gloves or some shit on. I wouldn't want to anyway, you know, bloodborne pathogens. Nah, I ain't about that life. Alright, so he's got pockets that we could check. So we got the layaway voucher.
Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Retail price $52.50. I believe because this game does take place back in the 1940s, that's actually quite a bit of money. Because the dollar value is, you know, ever so slightly decreasing in its amount. Okay, nothing there. Let's check the other arm. Alright, nothing there again. Can we check his front pocket? Trying to see if I can get over there. Actually, that might be it.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
No, it's not it. Let's check this trash over here.
Shell casings. These look like 30.
I just realized, I thought that was a graphical issue, but that was lighting up. Like, that was glowing. Anyone else see, like, that glare? I do not remember that being in the original game. They must have added that effect. Pretty cool stuff.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Yeah, I only remember that, guys, because, like, I had an after image of myself that I saw through my eyes walk over here and check there, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to follow my old self. I think we go talk to Dunn, right?
This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole.
Oh, no, we got to go talk to this guy.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run into the shoe store.
And that is who we will be talking to.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. If you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her. Don't you people have anything better to do?
Can I...
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss. Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
All right, Miss Clovis Galleta. Let's talk about the eyewitness account. Questions are listed on the right. Yes, I know that game. Come on, man. I'm senior here. I know what I'm doing.
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
If you think the witness is lying, you have proof. Choose accuse. To accuse a witness, you will need to present evidence. It's a fine line between lying and doubt in this game. Because I remember you could get questions that you could answer doubt or lie, and it would still count. And then right here, you can use view notebook. You can accuse. Bad book. I just realized something. They changed that. Good cop, bad cop, accuse. Before it was true doubt or lie. Okay. I'm liking this. But look at how she's looking around, man. Yeah, I don't think that's the case. And also, she's lying because you guys remember that layaway voucher, right?
You're lying, Miss Goleta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
The voucher, bitch!
Your pearl earrings, Miss Goleta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God! I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Alright, possible murder suspect or details of shooting. They're listed in an order in this book, but sometimes you'll notice how, depending on, I guess, the case you're working on, if I remember anyway, you could ask them in a certain order that'll make sense, and then you could ask it, and like, if you ask it in a different order, it'll sound like you're asking the same question again, just backwards. So, yeah, I'm gonna try my best just to do it. I'm probably just gonna go down the list, really.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Think the witness is lying, but lack proof, choose bad cop.
You're making me angry, Miss Goleta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Goleta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
I mean, we saw all the shell cases. We know there was a lot of shots fired. We have every reason to believe her, this time around anyway.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Goleta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Yes, intuition points were fucking key, man, in getting 5 stars on all the cases.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Think we go arrest that son of a bitch. Oops, I pushed A by mistake. But yeah, intuition can help you find clues. It can help you rule out, like, possibilities as to who it is. I mean, as to whether or not somebody's lying or telling the truth. So we are going to... Whoa, whoa, okay. Fucking drivers, man. But yeah, like I said, I was gonna get this game on PC, but this game means more to me than graphics. But if you see how that game looked on Ultra on PC, it was not that impressive, and there was a lot of fucking issues, man. And I thought I'd seen my fair share of PC games that were badly ported, like Spider-Man Web of Shadows or even Saints Row 2, but this game, it really did not have the best of love on that master race, as they like to call it, which, you know, when I see stuff like that, that makes me just laugh, because call it Master Race, but have so many fucking problems. I know I'll probably take hate for it, but yeah, whatever.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looks like it'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
I do believe that this visit was optional. We didn't have to come here. It was just for some extra, because you see how we got a clue from it? That helps later with questionings. So it is important that you hit all these points. Okay, now we're going to visit Mr. Edgar Kalu. I would have loved to be back in the 1940s, man. I'd love to be that type of person in that generation. Like, either from the 1940s to the 1990s. That's when I wish I was born.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Bullshit.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
As Tom Cruise said, everybody runs. Yeah, the soundtrack for this game was on point for everything, from the chase scenes to the firefights to the just the opening theme, which I actually bought on iTunes. I loved it, man. We can shoot him, but if we shoot him, that ends the case on a bad note. We want to question the man. Let's go tackle his ass.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve, the one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, boyo, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Alright, so let's open up with something easy, like the argument with Everett Gage.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Lying sack of shit. Yeah, always look at the eyes. The eyes will give it away. If they're looking around and they're not looking at you straight and they don't have a straight face, it's a clear sign that they're fucking with you.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
I think we can. Thanks to Miss Galetta.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy putt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps, isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Patrol complete, and just like that, guys, we are no more just a fucking beat cop. We are officially a detective. So yeah, that's gonna wrap up this first video. Came out pretty long. I was thinking about cutting it short, but I wanted to just have all these opening, like basically the tutorial parts all wrapped into one. And now we begin the main game. So like I said earlier on, thank you guys for the support. And yeah, just, I don't know, man, it's crazy. I'm playing this game again. Yeah, I think my memory is going to serve me very well throughout the series, but it is waning a little bit. I was having trouble remembering some things throughout that case, but other things are going to come naturally. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and when we come back, we will be on traffic. See you guys there.